Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all some time to tune in. I know these notifications ain't go out. I don't even believe I set one. But first things first, hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive Wednesday. Hopefully everybody was able to get through the day. Hopefully everybody done stayed cool and dry as well. It's been a long weekend. And for those who are about to start going through this heat wave, yeah, make sure y'all keep yourselves cool and don't overwork yourself. If you ain't gotta overwork yourself, stay cool. If you ain't gotta be out, stay home. Because right now, the way this heat feel right now, yeah. Chocolate drip drop, baby. What's going on, baby? Marlene, what's going on, baby? James, what's going on, my guy? Bloody, what's going on, baby? But Marlene, look, you got all look, at least you got some potential rain all day. We didn't get not a near drop. It seemed like all our rain came yesterday and just made it extremely hot. Oh, appreciate everybody that tuned in this afternoon for the live. Definitely was just a little wrap up and a check up on the people, especially after yesterday. You know, it was a long, stressful holiday weekend all in all, but we got through it. um, One thing I am going to say though, and I think it's time for this. I was looking at something. I was looking at a article that it didn't make no sense, and I think this is where we gonna have to start holding it down as men in the community. Oh shoot, Coach Sterling, you already know. Appreciate you, my guy. Hold on, I gotta give y'all one of these now. Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing no video jobs. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you all of this. Appreciate y'all. Or appreciate everybody for tuning in. I didn't really have no notifications on because I didn't know what time I was going to do this. I might not even be on Wild Crazy, but I did look at something that kind of made me upset. And I think again, this is where us as men are going to have to really start putting our foot down. I was looking at an article about something that happened on the other side of Brooklyn and it didn't make no sense. Guy tried to. It was an attempted sexual attack on somebody. And my thing is this is becoming. This is almost seeming to become like a norm almost every other day. You hearing something along those lines. Like, I'm gonna have to really give this stern announcement again. We gonna have to start getting on these fools that are walking around these communities like that. Because again, that could be your sister, that could be your aunt, your mother, whoever. These type of people got to get the hell up out this community. It makes no sense that every time you turn around, this is, oh, okay, I'm gonna just do this. Those type of people, they need to be exiled, told somewhere out of society, and let them kill themselves off. Wavy, what's going on, my guy? We building, what's going on? I mean, this is becoming a problem now. Again, no man, and I repeat this, not no real man should be trying to take anything from anybody. Pixie, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this because it's the truth. You're gonna have to. Some of you women are definitely gonna have to start carrying because it's obvious these type of men that are walking around. I can't even call them men. These type of creeps and pervs that are walking around right now. They are a problem in society. They are a prime example of why sometimes there's always going to be hurt, confusion, and division. Make no sense. And my thing is, you know, it's not like you just going after young women. You going at anything. Like you got to make it make sense. You got to make that make sense. How is that possible that you are able to creep through the cracks of society? This is why I said we have to start bringing it together, all in all. We're gonna have to start bringing something together because this shouldn't happen. And I don't own copyrights. I don't know where this music is coming from, but yeah, it's always something. This is another reason why I took my time trying to go live tonight, trying to avoid all this madness. You know, and honestly, again, these people should not be allowed to even breathe. I'm sorry. Because if you gotta go that deep just to try to achieve something, that's a problem. Yeah, I see I'm gonna be getting nothing but music copyrights for nothing. My bad, y'all. Work for as always. Yeah, you're gonna have to because again, at the end of the day, this is not right. No woman should have to worry about possibly getting attacked on any accord, especially if they coming home from work. Or and this is what I'm saying. It seemed like all these type of attacks happen when it's quiet. But when it's a big situation, they don't present themselves. Yeah, because they don't have time to plan. They don't have time to because they know somebody's going to be on point. And this is where we got to be even more on point. Even when it gets quiet, gotta be on it. Like, nah, son, like you moving kind of weird for me. Selena, what's going on, baby? Broke wife, what's going on, baby? I'm saying that's becoming a real problem. And we gotta tackle that. Like, there's no way some of y'all people can be comfortable when y'all know y'all got, female relatives. Period. You know, again, that attack. Well, it would have been an attack, and then guess what? That's not just an attack on her personality, her spirit, and none of that other stuff. That's an attack on a person that could be dealing with. Again, you're putting trauma on more than one person when that happens. Some of these people you trying to accost might be married. It's differences when it comes to this stuff. Like, you really hate that. I don't think it's crazy. I really don't think that it should be that far fetched. But it is far fetched for some people to just come together and really like stand on community affairs. Because again, these are the type of people that don't need to be here. Okay, so now this is coming from my job. I gotta give me 1 second, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to call out to you. The hell is going on here today, man? I can't get a decent day of peace this week. Um, again, they gotta go. They have to go. And that's the truth. They shouldn't have to worry about none of that. Even during the day, you will have situations like that take place. That's why I was saying yesterday I was more fearful because you had some people out here with their kids, but they wasn't even paying attention to their kids. At one point, one of these little toddlers almost ran into the street. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to certain things, y'all parents, especially y'all new parents, pay attention to them kids, man. Because they could have got snatched up for all you know. It was too crowded out here, especially it was a holiday. And, things happen. This world has definitely changed up, for real. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but we're going to have to really start buckling down. Start eliminating these things in the community because, come on now. Irresponsible parenting, I'm sorry. That's a must right there. That's a must get rid of. Let me say it the right way. That's a we must get rid of that because your kids are susceptible to danger anywhere they go. But it's even more worse when you're not paying attention. Like them kids could have literally ran into the street and all of that yesterday. And where was the parents at? They wasn't where they were supposed to be at because that's why that sucker happened. But luckily it was some good Samaritans that happened to see what was going on, and they reunited them, and which is a good thing because again, that's a parent's worst fear, I believe, is losing their kid. So I'm saying you got to be mindful now. And this world is creepy and crazy as it is now. You got youngins, you got to definitely be on it, like because it's not a game now. These are the type of things you have to worry about. Anita, what's going on, baby? King Bear, what's going on, my guy? Nah, Marlene, that's the whole fact. These ain't even men. These is cowards. Because again, I feel like in some degree we are outnumbered. A woman to man ratio, we kind of outnumbered. And not even to be funny, if one person rejected you or if one person is not interested, that don't mean you still go the distance. And some people will literally still go the distance just to try to achieve something. And again, you still have time to think. So if you're not going to think before you do, I don't feel bad for whatever consequences happen to you. Because that's just the law of the land right there. Like, you can't be comfortable trying to attack any type of women, any type of kids, period. That's not really being a man. Sorry, it's not. There's no way you're going to tell me you got that much of a sick mind to even think to do something like that anyway. Again, and this is what makes me mad about some of these people because you got mothers, you got aunts, you got females in your family. What are you thinking about when you do these things? And then you got some people that's just sick in the mind and don't care. And again, those are the most high dangerous ones that gotta go. They need bullets in their head. I'm sorry. Yeah, I approve that message. They need bullets in their head because you still have time to think and you still did it anyway. So you didn't care about the process. Choose what's going on, baby. Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Oh, they dead serious. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. My fault. I'm trying to get in contact with this. I found out where it's coming from. I forgot about the loudspeaker on my damn job. Up. I don't. Wait, let me put this up because I don't own nothing. Nothing. And I ain't got nothing to do with this neither. They having malfunctions like a mom. I don't understand why that even came on though, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean, because come on now, let's keep it a buck there. If at any time you still got time to make a choice decision and you still decide to go against the grain, then that means you didn't care about nothing. That's the most selfish thing you could do anyway. And again, when you take away from somebody's pride and dignity, you taking not just one, you taking the people around them, because you're gonna have people that's gonna try to keep uplifting them. Some people never are the same after these type of attacks, whether they fully go through it or not. Some of these people are traumatized, and it's crazy because some of you men ain't even really looking out in your community to say, yo, we make sure we ain't got none of this going on. Now we do got some that do put out whatever, but again, it's hard to determine who's who in your community unless they putting something up to let people know what it is. And some people are just blending in. Like that video I seen, He looked like he was a. I thought he was a like. I thought he was delivering food because he's sitting on a bike. But then he tried to literally grab Shorty and all that. And I'm like, yo, it's sad that you fools really thinking like that. And that's not even men. That's not even boys. That's demons that we talking about right now, walking around this earth that don't care about nothing. Will do any and everything to try to cause harm and drama. That's why we need to start fighting back. Realist, what's going on, my guy? Gotta start fighting back. Because again, even yesterday, prime example. As crowded as it was, you don't know who was who. And if anything would have happened along those lines, prime example yesterday, it would have been a traumatizing event for anybody. But again, yesterday everybody was so focused on just being drunk and emotional that, with certain things that didn't present itself as a danger. At least not to them. I done observed 40 different things that happened that I knew could have went south within that time span I came to work. That's why I'm like, it's too much going on, man. We gotta definitely just get this shit right. I'm sorry, we need to. Because in the long run, that is not cool at all that these women have to worry about any of that. These kids gotta worry about that. Like inside and out, we gotta fight what's going on. This is not right at all. And I don't think that's a fair exchange for anybody. That they gotta worry about being accosted, attacked, or possibly even killed. Because some of these things go south for real. So I said we gotta definitely be on it. Like there should be no more play when it comes to this, man. Gotta do better, you know. No, I think that's a problem. That nobody is spotting the things that need to be spotted out. And the ones who are spotting it out, it's still a small number. And I think that's the saddest thing in the world right now. Oh, they dead serious. This is my job with the BS. My bad, y'all. I might have to mute y'all for a minute until they turn this shit off, man. Uh, yeah, they dead serious now. That's why I'm glad I put this up, man. These fool ass niggas, man. Like, my bad, y'all. They really distracting the fuck out of me right now. Um, but it's crucial though. We get it together, man. Stop overlooking and stop underlooking the underlying problems that are happening in our communities right now. Like, I don't get that. You know, and you figured it was a couple people sitting around that area, somebody would have noticed something looked weird, but it seems like all these attacks happen when nobody is paying attention or when nobody's around. No woman, nor man, nor elder, nor child should have to worry about getting beat up, abused, or anything along those lines. Yo, you know what, Scout Piece? Um, I'm gonna need you to go back and watch your Lifetime movie. Go back and watch your Lifetime movie, good sir. Matter of fact, your name is Wavy Turner. Don't let Tina whoop your ass, bro. I told you don't come in here with that fake troll shit. It's gonna hurt your feelings. Thank you. About time y'all answered my damn call, some bitches. My bad, y'all. And again, I don't own rights to none of that. I don't even know why that damn shit came on the way it came on. I don't care. Oh, I'm glad I'm off tomorrow on Friday. Oh, yeah, don't tell me, don't start me. I'm already upset because that sucker just came on out of nowhere. I already still got some foot traffic out here. Yeah. But again, we got to get those type of people away from the community as far as possible. If the law ain't gonna get them, the law, the land need to get them. I'm sorry. You do anything of the sort and consider that to be a man, you ain't no man. You a old punk boy. If you got time to try to attack elderly people, trying to rob them for stuff, like this is what I'm saying. Right now, we in an area where some of these fools is trying to rob for a come up. You robbing and stealing for what? For a come up? And then you ain't even doing nothing of the sort. You ain't coming up. You still in the same damn struggle. Come on now, man. I hear you, Anita. Try to keep yourself cool as possible. That's a lot of y'all, man. Keep yourselves cool as possible for this summer. I already know this heat wave gonna start in a lot of spots. And again, if you ain't necessarily got to be out, keep yourselves home. Life preservation, huh? And that's another thing we need to do. We got to preserve the rights for those people who deserve it. No elderly folks should ever be attacked or robbed or, God forbid, even killed. And we've had some situations where it done turned worse again. Because these are the demons that we speaking about right now that's walking this earth. They don't care. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? No doubt, Selena. Appreciate you, baby. And I think once we realize that and get hold of that, we can start shaping some of these things the way we need to. Start bringing back these programs for awarenesses, self-defense classes, so on and so forth. Again, because everybody's supposed to be protected on all accounts, even down to the hand-to-hand combat. I'm sorry. But some of you women, I'm sad to say, y'all gonna have to start carrying, whether your state lets you or not. Doesn't matter. You're gonna have to start carrying because there's too much madness going on there. Together, what's going on, baby? Nah, it's always something, bro. Man, after I seen that situation about dude trying to sexually attack Shorty and didn't even succeed, that got me even more tight. Forget everything else. This is the problem we have now. Besides what we always see as a tactic and a division ploy, we got actual shit that's leaving us defeated. We not on point. We not really where we supposed to be at. A lot of this need to start getting up out of the way for real, man. That's what I'm saying. We got to do this because again, we got to think about the future. Show them that blueprint that nothing should happen in your communities, period, like that. And if you see or get wind of something, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. We don't do that, we ain't saying a bunch of nothing, and we ain't gonna never do a bunch of nothing. We need to just literally open our eyes. That third eye is there for a reason. We got to see through the madness. Some of the stuff they try to put on, that's just something to distract us as always. And again, that's always a racial and divisional tactic. But when it comes to attacks as far as sexual or even physical battery or anything, that affects everybody. It's sad because we had too much going on over the course of the weekend. We had certain places where they were supposed to been having good, they were supposed to be having good old events and stuff like that, and they got messed up because people want to come be ignorant and start shooting. And we had other situations where people might have gotten stabbed, they might have gotten jumped. It's been too much going on. And a lot of it is because you got too many people right now, not just young but old too, walking around here drunk as a skunk, all emotional, not being men about stuff, leading with emotion instead of leading with logic. Even if I got an issue with you, I'll see you any day of the week if that's an issue. But I ain't gonna take your life over it either unless it's necessary. If I gotta take you out, then I'm taking you out by law of the land, and the man upstairs gonna have to forgive me for it in the long run. Other than that, I'm gonna continuously do what I've been doing. I'm gonna beat you with the weapons I was born with. If I don't beat you with my mind, I'm gonna beat you with these hands. I prefer to beat you with the mind. You know, there's a lot of different distractions that they've been putting in front of us to try to overlook and override the small situations that's happening, because that might sound small, but it's not. Any type of attacks like that, that's major, because again, that's taking somebody's pride and dignity away, and that's also sending them down the wrong road. And again, some people might get over these attacks, some people ain't. And not saying get over, but some of these people will actually get the help they need and actually start the healing process. Some might never have a healing process because once they done already went down that road, it's hard to get out of it. I gotta watch that damn video. I don't know what the hell y'all, yo, that's crazy. There's been so much going on. I definitely forgot to look at that stuff. When somebody said he did something, but even still, again, it doesn't matter if it's a distraction on a grand scale or not. It's a distraction, and it's distracting us from what's really going on in our communities. Like, we could sit here and talk about, oh, well, this one did this and this one did that. Okay, but what happened in the local community that probably could have been damaging to somebody? That right there, even though he didn't fully attack her, still, that right there is traumatizing. Any type of life-threatening event like that, it will traumatize somebody. And then in some cases, not even going to traumatize them. This is going to make them be more aware. And now they're going to definitely be strapped and ready to go. And that's the crazy part about it. They'll sit here and do certain things to place in front of us. So this way we can all get in the outrage about something. The things we really need to be outraged for, we ain't showing no outrage to it. Again, we can't do selective outrages when it comes to what's going on in our community. You know, and yeah, some things that are being televised, some of it is not so much as just a distraction, but it is giving a clear and present detail on what's going on and what's still been going on. You know, there's inequalities everywhere. And I think that's the saddest thing about it. Again, somebody shouldn't have to worry about that. Nobody should have to worry about that, honestly. And the sad part about it, The whole sad situation at here is that again, we gotta worry about the youth. We gotta worry about the people that's coming in the future. They, and I mean that, should not have to worry about the same old things we gonna do right now. And even if it shouldn't be on a big scale like how it is now, we should be able to give them that blueprint on how to fight for your community, how to keep the preservation of life and rights together, and we try to build the best ways possible. It's too many different distractions. And see, even that right there, that right there was a prime example of a distraction. But should that even went that crazy about it? But again, it seems like as of lately, emotion has been overriding everybody's thought process, not just the women, but the men too. Emotions, anger, and attitude has been doing all of that. You know, we just got to see better and try to vision better and do better. Oh yeah, Juice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll put certain distractions, even if it means somebody's livelihood, just to distract us from what's really going on. That's why I said we need to be more aware of what's going on, period. In our communities, outside our communities, period. Again, while we sitting here focusing on distractions and we dividing ourselves with fights and ignorance and hate, they are sitting here literally doing stuff up under our noses and we not aware of it until late. We gonna have to wake up because at some point they're gonna implement something again, and guess what? There's not gonna be no more cause for division. It's gonna be a cause for people to wake up and smell the coffee and get it together. I think when we get that, we'll be all right. Seriously, you know. I believe you did the crate challenge. That's why your head is kind of lopsided. Stop trying to troll, sir. Dee, what's going on, baby? That's what I'm saying. That's the saddest part about it, though. Focusing on all that dumb stuff, and we ain't focusing on what we need to focus on. They're gonna always pull a plastic bag over our head because we ain't steadily focused. We need to get focused. Anita, don't encourage my madness, baby. But even that was a distraction. But then look how many people got hurt behind that quote unquote trend of distraction. That's where some of the distractions are coming from too. All these damn trends that they do. Like y'all focusing on all the wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay, focus on what's going on in the world around you, because at some point, yeah, you'll find out the hard way that it ain't what it's cracked up to be. Y'all wasting your time on certain distractions. Nah, get back to the bigger picture. Protection of the people, especially the good ones in your community. Protection of the women and the elderly. Shay, what's going on, baby? And that's the thing though. Seeing and you know what? Sometimes you need to do that. Juice, you said something right. See, some people can't look at certain things because you already know, even if it ain't cringe worthy, it's gonna cause that distraction you was talking about. Like you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be highly aggravated because you know this is a thing that we're seeing. And we not standing up on these injustices on what's going on inside and outside, but we focusing on who getting the bag, who doing this, who doing that, who sneak this, and who like we need to focus on better. We need to really be better. We're not going to stress that no more. We really need to. People have to wake up. Because this is going to be a over. Let's say this. There's going to be an overexertion of distractions that's about to happen at some point. I feel it. Some of it is really going to have people almost choosing a side or choosing some sort of whatever. There should be no sides chosen when it comes to just doing the right thing at all. I remember somebody said something along the lines of, and I'm speaking to the melanated people. They say we don't stand up. We stand up, but we stand up for the right stuff. At least the real men, we stand up for the right stuff. We're not standing up for peanut butter and jelly madness. That's just real right there. Again, they have placed and put so many different distractions that while this whole time things is going on, because everybody seem to be more focused on the celebrity world. They're not focusing on the world around them. And the ones who are focusing on the world around them are the ones that are bringing stuff like this to this internet. We need that. Again, awareness at all costs. It does start. Starts with a small handful, and then it becomes a conglomerate of people. Nobody should have to worry about any type of possible violence towards themselves when they just simply living their life the way they see fit. We got to understand that the world doesn't just revolve around celebrity news and gossip all day. Focus on the main things at hand, and not just the politics of what's going on. Just sit back in your communities and take a stare and look at what's going on. That's a damaging situation that we're in right now. Again, focused on all the wrong aspects of life, and we ain't focusing on the main aspect. And we gonna have to band together because guess what? These people that I speak of again are nothing but demons. If you are trying to literally take somebody's pride and even soul away, you don't need to be here. You are messing up the quote unquote balance of life. Ladies, start being more safe out there when you in these streets. Whether you in the state where you can carry or not, be more safe out in these streets. When you see certain people are looking too weird and suspect, follow your instinct. You could be right. Oh shoot. Anita got a pup pup. Oh snap, congratulations, baby. Kind of pup you got? You know, again, we need that. Like even coming together as far as trying to help somebody heal. That's better than letting them suffer alone. The worst thing you can do is let somebody suffer alone in anything, whether it's depression, anything. You know, we got to do that. There should be no reason why some people are sitting back and crying and complaining about certain things, but then you out and about, you active, and you're not standing on nothing. So you just allowing it to happen. You can't get mad. You're just sitting back and allowing the process to continue to happen. That's what's up, Anita. You know, again, some of y'all have to think about the psychological damages that happen when you got people who are being attacked. You know, some people already feel a type of way in the world already, but then if something like that happens, now they feel inclined to think that it's them, and it's not even them. You just got evil, wicked people that's walking around doing whatever, and then you got people who's supposed to be the toughest of the tough, but they're allowing it to happen. So when you got that balance right there, we're gonna always have an issue. You know, it's time to change the dynamics for real. We should be able to come out and be in peace no matter what it is you're doing. But I could be honest with you though, I'm kind of glad that even though we went through some madness yesterday, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because usually out of my area, somebody would have got bodied, and I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's the truth. Somebody would have been and got bodied, and it'd have been all over. But surprisingly, it just seemed like everybody was just fighting more because they was drunk. But even like I said earlier, some of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves only because if you're gonna be out and about, especially with your kids, they ain't supposed to see you drunk as a skunk, staggering all over, acting a hot mess. You're supposed to be showing them an example even when they out and about. You know, just something to think about though. We are supposed to be the blueprints for those up under us. You know, we ain't gonna show that type of dedication or we ain't gonna show that type of responsibility. But we setting ourselves up. And we not just setting ourselves up, we setting that future youth up. For answering the question. Apparently, I forgot to give out that invitation. My bad. The invitation has been sent now. Um, Again, we got to stop thinking along the lines of just worrying about entertainment. We got enough entertainment as it is. We don't need to be focused on their lives neither. See, and I'm gonna be honest, while some of y'all focusing on that gossip and that tea, guess what? We got something else going on, and we done been distracted. So it's time to put things into a bigger perspective, and again, start thinking about the bigger picture. The bigger picture is again safety, unity, peace, and prosperity for the future. At least those who are coming up in. Saying we just got to stop overlooking those important things because it's needed. And you know what the sad thing I thought about? The saddest thing to think about is you got some of these women and some of these kids who are looking at the adults, the men and the women, as they supposed to be the protectors of the community, especially amongst the youth. But if they seeing that even some of them are moving kind of funny and strange, that leaves no real room for hope, you know? And that's the sad part about it. Again, you women are gonna have to start coming out and carrying, doing what you need to do to protect yourself. Some of you men in the community, you're gonna have to start paying attention to the men and the women in the community. Because again, you don't just have those type of attacks happening on again, you know, and it's rare from men, but it does happen. So again, it should be full on all scales, right? Because again, when you are taking somebody's pride and they dignity away from them, you are unleashing the worst type of hurt and pain, and even could be, you know, detriment to the next person. Some people have committed suicide because of these type of attacks. You know, and it's not worth it. And I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some situations where sexual attacks happen. That's because some of the women brought it on themselves. I'm sorry to sound that way. But again, this is why I was saying earlier. If you're coming outside with something that looks like it should be worn in the bedroom, you are looking and asking for all the wrong attention. Like yesterday, a couple fights broke out again because of that. One guy got so darn overprotective. It's like you was trying to just walking back at her, but nobody told her to come out in them booty shorts and know her whole booty hanging out. What you thought you was going to get? And it's crazy because you got even the kids looking around like, yo, like, this is what y'all doing? Again, show better examples, even when you out and about. I don't care if they're your kids, your nieces, your nephews, whoever. Show them better when you out and about with them. Stop showing them ghetto ratchet. And I'm talking to everybody. Because it wasn't just one group of people that was acting a fool. Everybody was acting a fool yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to sound like that. Start showing better. We can agree to disagree, Anita. I'm saying there's been certain situations where that happened. And then when you find out what some of these people were wearing, well, damn. But even still, it doesn't matter all in all. It still don't take back from what I'm saying. Nobody should have to worry about no type of attacks, period. You know? It's a sad time we live in. And again, it's the fight of good versus evil. And it's hard to determine who's who because everybody is blending in. They blending in. I'm telling you that when I looked at that video yesterday, and even today I looked at it, it looked like he was just chilling. Like, I'm thinking, all right, he probably on a break. He probably done finished a delivery. And then he just jumped that shorty and just try. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But again, some people got to be aware of their surroundings. Sometimes you got to get up out your phone, get up out your devices. If you walking with your head down, you could possibly get yourself hurt because you ain't going to see it coming. How many people done got hurt too? For example, how many people done got hurt not paying attention? You in your phone, you done got hit by a bus, truck. You done probably done did something you wasn't supposed to be doing. You done fell in a pothole somewhere, somehow. It's always something. Oh, shoot, Letitia, what's going on, baby? My phone, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Phone almost froze on me again. Y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh, another thing that I don't know why everybody been taking Daredevil risks. Again, I know some people have been doing certain things to try to quote unquote get a 15 minutes of fame. But is 15 minutes of fame worth your life? I gotta find this video again. The things I've been seeing lately, I'm telling you, not too far off. Some people are focusing on all the distractions, even down to the challenges. But some of these challenges ain't worth your damn life. Some of these challenges ain't worth you laying up in the hospital, broken up. Like, come on now. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Angel, what's going on, baby? You know, again, it's crazy. You are literally about to put your life in jeopardy for either certain challenges or you just putting it out there just because you feel it's the thing to do. And I ain't gonna lie, some of these, listen, I can understand some of these challenges aren't as dangerous as they seem. But then you got those that you know for a fact will mess you up in the wrong way. And again, why go through that because you trying to get a 15-minute of fame? That 15 minutes would be gone, and then what? You just be a normal person again. You gotta think about that. You know, like when they was doing prime example, and I know I went a little off, but it's not too far off. Because again, some people are doing the utmost and putting themselves in danger. When they was doing that Tide Pod challenge, you mean to tell me somebody's supposed to eat something that you know was meant for your clothes and other stuff? I wait. Ice bucket challenge. Everybody feeling to jump in a bucket of ice or get hit with some ice, right? And how many distractions happened that year between that ice bucket challenge or whatever? And guess what? What other laws and things that they implemented and we didn't know about it? So I said we got to stop just focusing on the trends and the challenges and stop focusing on all the celebrity life. Focus on what the hell is going on in your real life right now. Oh, Anita, it's not just for Instagram. It's for every platform that I've seen as of recently. Instagram, TikTok, everything. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it and I'm like, y'all can't be serious. Like, and some of these challenges, I just look at it like you could have constructed something better. But you're right though, because some of them trends did start on Instagram. You know, and it's more like on the lines at some point, like, yo, come on. When do we just stop being followers and start being trendsetters? Yeah, and then look, did we even know what But I know they said that was supposed to be for what was it, what was it, ALCS or whatever that was. That was what that ice bucket challenge was for, raising money for something along those lines. Now, see, is a difference, and I feel like this when these challenges are implemented, they should be implemented amongst the rich, not the poor, because we know some of them wasn't even going. I can't donate, but I'm gonna just do this ice bucket challenge. That's all that was. If you couldn't donate money, you had to just do that challenge. Like, come on, do that and implement that amongst the people who can actually do something. My fault. I wanted to make sure that wasn't the same car earlier. I came into work, it sounded like they was shooting. His backfire on the car sound like shotgun blast. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, you're not gonna see that many, Letitia. They only gonna implement certain ones that they feel they could get somebody to actually do it and be a part of. They ain't gonna get nothing that they feel for a fact is gonna be worth it. And honestly, some challenges should be something towards a donation. If you're going to do that, let it be something towards a good fund or something that's actually needed. But we know that's impossible. Again, in an imperfect world, we asking for too much. Nah, and that's crazy though, man. Like, nah, but that's his car though. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with some of them. Like these fixtures on the cars that they got is like you throwing off the cops. When your car sounds like it's shooting guns, and then the cops start zooming down like they thought it was gunshots. Like, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, some of these states have that going on right now. They'll detect when there's gunfire and gunplay going on, and you're gonna see them back and forth. Yeah, it is the truth. Now you had some. Don't get it twisted. You had some challenges that was actually it wasn't that bad. It might have been a little stupid, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't harming themselves. But then you had those that, man, people in the hospital, people possibly dying because of it. Like, come on, I'm not doing that. It's not worth it. Yeah, I seen that too, Anita. I remember that year that dude tried to play Spider Man at the Empire State Building, and he just went through something recently behind that. Like, yeah, you thought you was just going to do something out here, and you ain't even from out here. You thought you wasn't going to come back to New York City and have to face some sort of judgment. You bugging. You see what happened to Lil Wayne? Like, thought it was cool to carry that gun. Nope. Now you see what happens. Like you had to take that time in jail because of a gun charge. Oh yeah, I heard about that too. I heard about that too. Shout out to Miss April for that one. I bugged out about that. That's why I said we got corruption on the grand scale, on the low scale, and we ain't even looking at it. We need to fix that. So I'm saying while we focusing on all the distractions, we should be focusing on trying to break this cycle in the system that keeps messing us up. That's what I'm saying. We get something every day, and guess what? That's going to be a distraction for the next couple of days. They going to talk about that. Any type of distraction that's high scale, they try to keep it in play because all the other stuff they implement in our field is when it comes out, we all gonna be like, "Oh, when did this happen? Why did this happen? Y'all wasn't paying attention." All right, I was making sure homie ain't turn up his car radio. Not getting no copyright. And you playing a song that I know for a fact gonna get a copyright. I'm not with it. Oh shoot. Yeah, I had 12 messages I was supposed to be looking at. My fault, because I'm sending out invitations while I'm talking to y'all too. Um, I'm sending out the invitations that are needed. Supposed to be doing this memorial barbecue for Mama on Friday, so I'm making sure these people know exactly where they're going to before they think I'm having it the same place I had it last year. I get out of Dodge when you put on that wave grease and we see the scout piece. Told you stop trying to troll. It's not gonna work. Your fun troll ain't gonna work. Told you I made whether with these cameras, baby. You ain't finished watching that Lifetime movie. What's love got to do with it? Oh man, but you know it's truth though. Some of these challenges, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these challenges look like they could have been wholesome, and those could have even been those ones you use for, you know. All right now, those are the ones you could have used for, a fundraiser. But you gonna use these other challenges that's possibly going, man, you bugging. You are absolutely bugging. I'm not risking my life for no 15 minutes of fame. And then when that 15 minutes of fame is gone, what you got left with? Nothing. So you did all that for clicks and views. Did you even get any money out of it? Nope. My fault. And I also had to take a moment of silence too. Again, healing prayers to those who need it, whether it's mental, whether it's physical. Again, your health is your wealth. You know, you can't succeed or enjoy anything in life if you're not taking care of yourself. So please make sure you're taking care of yourselves at all costs. Ain't on natural naps. All right, Paps. Told you I'm Mayweather with these counters. Don't do it, baby. But again, you know, even if you want to implement some challenges, let it be towards some sort of fundraiser. And some of these challenges, I'm not going to lie, I don't like them because you got the kids doing them, and it's just like, no, stop. Like, just seriously, stop. That 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 damn song I keep hearing. I I think her name is Eye Candy or whatever. That song right there, and then the other song, that Margarita song, that is getting annoying. And then you got all these kids doing it. Like, no, I don't want to see no kids doing certain things that the adults is doing. I'm sorry, I don't want to see it. I'm at least one of them. I don't want to see that. I want to see, hey, young, my ass got bigger. No, no, stop it right now. Like, seriously, there's some challenges that we know the adults made that now you got the kids doing. Stop it. Like, what's wrong with y'all? We're not doing that. This is why we have issues now. This is why the kids think they grown now because they following certain things they seeing y'all do. And if you want to do something, let it be something wholesome to where it's like, all right, I can do this. Y'all want to sit there and have these challenges where everybody twerking and doing some next stuff. Come on, man. Like, we're getting tired of that. And again, all these distractions. But you know what? Sometimes the best way to not even feed a distraction is just not even paying no attention. That's why certain things on the news I can't pay attention to. I don't delve into it because I know that's a tactic to try to shoot. That's a tactic right there and a half to try to distract and destroy. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to have selective rage. If I'm going to have rage, I'm going to have rage all around the board. There is no selective rage at all. No doubt, Tanya. I appreciate you, baby. Nah, Wavy, you laughing, but I'm dead serious. Like, I'm getting tired of seeing challenges like that. Like, these little kids shouldn't even be worrying about doing none of the stuff these grown-ups is doing. Not seeing the little girl doing that. Give me one mug. I said, nah, I'm immediately switch to the next video. Like, and some of them is on these damn YouTube shorts and these TikTok shorts. Like, yo, like, what are you parents thinking when you got your kids doing these type of challenges? Especially the challenges that's really not meant for them. Because it does put them out there in the wrong light again. Because you have some people on here that you just don't know where their mindset is at. Definitely have a good one, Tanya. Yeah, Marlene, and it's not cute at all. Like, come on. Like, is this some things you shouldn't be doing? You know? And again, if you're going to just be irresponsible, then, you know, the consequences that happen behind it, hey, it's hard to feel bad for. I don't blame you, Letitia, because guess what? Because some people are taking it above and beyond. Like when I first seen anything along that, it wasn't as bad. It was the first video I came across. It was an old lady, but I think she was doing a spoof. Like she was like, "I'm not letting my daughter borrow the car no more." And that song came on, and she looked at the radio and just turned it off. I know it was a joke and all of that, but look, she didn't do no craziness. She didn't do no dancing or nothing. But everybody else I seen behind it doing that, doing some sort of dance. Like, come on, man. Same thing with the Shake Something song. You know, that's why I told somebody. I say the songs that's coming out right now, they not built for the kids, man. They not. I'm sorry. Now I'm taking it a step further. Some of this stuff is not for the kids at all. But if you want to continuously allow it, then you setting them up for failure as well too. Yeah, exactly. Letitia, you are not far off. You know, this Me Too movement, prime example. And then you come to find out some of it is not even truth. That's why I'm saying accusations and false accusations of any kind, you know, it messes up people. Look how many people got falsely accused of sexual attacks, robberies, so on and so forth, and come to find out they ain't even that. So again, when you make a false accusation on something, these are the type of things you're gonna get. Yeah, but see, look, even that mannequin challenge wasn't bad. You know, you just had to sit your butt still. That was it. But all that other stuff they was doing or implementing, it was like, yo, bro, come on. This ain't even for the kids. Then watch the kids gonna get right in tune with it. I think that's the saddest thing about it. You know, you implementing certain things on these kids, and then you wonder why the kids is running around now, talking the way they talking, acting the way they acting, because they following everything you do. They following every little single thing that you do, and you doing it without recourse. Come on now. Yeah, even that. Prime example, conversations around people. You gotta limit your conversations, man, especially around the kids. Because again, they shouldn't be involved in your activities. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. There was always a common ground and respect. That common ground and respect is gone there. No, we couldn't be in conversations when grown-ups was having it. We couldn't even be in the same room, even if we thought something was going to happen amongst them, even on another level. They didn't want us around it. But see, that was the utmost respect right there, because it was a common decency to say, nah, they don't need to be triggered. They don't need to be asking no questions. None of that. But nowadays, y'all don't care. Not, and some of y'all don't care. Y'all be having sex in front of your kids, smoking in front of your kids, doing all of that. Like you don't care. And then wonder why again they running around like adults now. And they ain't even adults. They can't even buy no damn liquor. Can't buy a pack of cigarettes, but think they grown. That's because of y'all not irresponsible parenting. Not getting on your kids when you're supposed to get on your kids. Leaving your kids with people that you know for a fact is always insane. It's crazy. That's why I said you always gonna have this type of common problem because again, you know, nobody is waking up to reality. They're not. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like we don't have no type of stability, no type of moral ground no more. Which I think is the saddest thing in the world. Again, give me 1 second. You know, and that's why I don't get like prime example. Even yesterday, kind of got me a little uptight because the things again that we see, nobody should have to. Prime example. Again, some of you women, y'all gotta have a little bit more pride about yourselves, even when you out and about. The reason why I say that is because it's not so much as what you be wearing, it's what you do. And then wonder why y'all get all the wrong type of attention again. Or you put yourself in precarious situations where you can mess around and get yourself a ticket or get yourself locked up. Prime example, y'all want to keep squatting and using the bathroom in the street. Like, stop doing that. But then it'll be the same people crying and moping and bitching about, oh, the community stink. It smell like this. It smell like that. Yeah, well, when you got a bunch of grown men and women that act like they don't got homes to go to, this is what you want to get. Outside public urination and everything else. And you wonder why your communities smell the way they smell. Bad enough, again, you got the homeless people out in the streets that got to use the bathroom. But then you got to worry about dogs and humans. Come on, let's make it make sense. So I told somebody, like the other day, I told somebody, it was on my block, yo, sir, it smell like piss back here. Yeah, well, guess what? When y'all stop pissing and act like y'all don't got places to go, it won't smell as bad. No doubt, Platty. I see you, baby. I gotta check your upload in a minute. Um, I'm just now getting a notification. I'm gonna check it in a minute. I think that's the common. Probably right now, I'm walking up the block that I work at. Well, this whole block smells like a porta potty. Whole block. Even when the street sweepers come by, guess what? It doesn't matter. It still stinks. That's because you still got people. Prime example. No bathrooms open out here to no extent. And instead of y'all saying, "Let me go home," now I'm gonna sit out here and pee, drink all night, and just like, come on, wake up. And again, some of you parents who got kids under the age of 5, under the age of 10, start taking your kids home at a decent time. Stop having them out all hours of the night and you just hanging out in the streets. That's stupid. Again, you put yourself in so much danger. You put your family in danger when you're not worried about your overall general safety. We gotta wake up, man. GJ, stop shadow hugging, man. Start letting somebody know you in here, man. I'll be talking about the shadow hugging. Maybe put you in the timeout corner. Nah, it's the truth. But this because again, everybody is brainwashed to believe that we living in a world where you can just say and do whatever. No, we not. And obviously, when we try to say and do whatever, what we get? Oh, you can't say this. Oh, you can't do that. So basically, my freedoms ain't my freedoms then. If I could open my mouth and say whatever, I should be entitled to say whatever. It's my God-given right. It's my human right. If I decide I want to talk about something that's corrupt and I'm gonna continuously talk on it, who the fuck are you to tell me that? Like seriously, who are you to tell me anything? I didn't come out your womb a nutsack, so you can't tell me not a damn thing. Only person that can tell me anything would be them two and the man upstairs. You can't tell me jack. You know, and this is the saddest thing about it. You know, again, I feel most of these damn decisions and all these rash decisions, it ain't so much as coming from the weed smoke. No, it's coming from the alcohol, the cocaine, and everything else that y'all doing. And I'm not saying everybody is doing it, but no, you got some who are really mixing cocktails in their bodies. This is why we get some of the violence and some of the madness we get now too. Motherfuckers be dusted up and smoked up, and then they just start acting wild. Yo, Chris, no lie, out here in the city, you will see a little bit of everything you ain't supposed to see. Period. Trust me. It ain't like I said, back in the day when they used to frown on even men going outside to the bathroom, now the women are doing it. The women are comfortable doing it now. Like just earlier, I'm coming into work. This lady trying to cover somebody else. But my thing is, y'all wasn't that far from a bathroom that was still open. Why y'all didn't just walk down there? You gonna try to squat in the front of a squad of people like you don't got crowds coming off and on. Like that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't give a damn no more about your overall well-being. You don't give a damn about your morals. If a person like me had to go out in the world and try to say, all right, I'm gonna choose somebody to mess with. And I seen half of the stuff I seen, man. Half of y'all women would be sitting here in the dust. Y'all would be sitting here on the shelf. Why? Because I don't want that. Like you going in spots that you think is dark and it's not really dark. You out here just squatting between cars. You doing like, come on. And then you showing your kids, and that's the sad part about it. You got kids outside with you. They covering you while you doing what you doing. Come on, that's trash right there. You teaching them a bad value right there. That oh, okay, when we out and about, you don't see no bathroom, just go right here. No, we got to stop that. This is why our communities are smelling and looking the way they smelling and looking. We got people that cry about the community, but they tearing down the same damn community they live in. Got to make that make sense. Again, pick your fucking poison. It's just that simple. If you are against certain things, then you need to stand on that like you are against it. If you ain't against it, then shut up. It's just that simple. Prime example, you ain't gonna go to these meetings, you ain't gonna do whatever. Shut up. You can't complain about nothing because you're not putting nothing out and you're not producing nothing. I know, Letitia, and that's different. Again, see, the woods is the woods. But when you out and about in these concrete jungles, that shit sticks in the concrete. For weeks on end, one of my blocks, one of the blocks I usually visit, smell like straight up urine. Even after the rain, even after the quote unquote street sweeping and everything. Yeah, like it's bad out here. And that's the sad part about it. And then one girl seemed like she was embarrassed because, yeah, you got caught. Like, first of all, why would you go into a public place on top of that? And then you know it's people walking through left and right. You really thought somebody wasn't going to spot you trying to take a piss inside of an indoor? Now you bugging. That's what I'm saying. Some people have no type of integrity, no type of morality left. It's crazy. Nah, bro. Now, see, look, Chris, it ain't even just the crackheads. Again, You have grown men and women who have places to go home to or could go elsewhere. If you got a car, go drive to the nearest bathroom. You know certain areas they're gonna be closing down any type of restroom areas after a certain time. Yeah, that means it's time for you to go home. They do that purposely because they don't want this all night. I don't care if it is the city that never sleeps. Sometimes people need to sleep. Come on now. It's the same thing with noise pollution. You want to play your speakers, you out in the blocks and doing whatever. At least at a certain time, like lower the music down. Think about your neighbors. Think about the people in your community. You got people who probably just came home from work, probably don't work double shift, ready to go home and sleep, especially if they got to work at it again the next day. And they can't even get no sleep because y'all out here blasting your music. Whether it's in the car or on the big ass speakers. Come on. That noise pollution is another reason why they trying to shut a lot of things down. Because y'all act like y'all don't want to listen to reason. It's called respect and boundaries, even in your community. Have that. But again, in an imperfect world, we asking for too much. It seems like it, but we really not. Drop the link in case anybody want to pop in on this convo. But I think again, we need to wake up. And when we see stuff like that, we need to hold those people accountable as well too. Like, yo, what are you doing? I done watched a couple fights last year happen because of that same situation. You men and women, instead of y'all trying to find a spot to go to the bathroom or at least trying to make it to the bathroom, you want to try to do stuff out in the public. Like people are not walking behind you, walking in front of you, coming towards you, or coming from behind you. Like, what are you doing? It's the same thing in the damn communities. You got to walk in your project buildings, walking into piss, and God knows what else in them elevators. It's time for people to start really like cracking down on a lot of different things. And then some people say, oh, well, these people are getting paid to do this. Yeah, right. But guess what? When they go home after their time is over, it's up to us to keep it up. So they ain't got much to do tomorrow. And if it is some stuff to do, at least it'll be something along the lines of, all right, this was something that had to be done. Nobody wants to walk in. That's even the regular 9 to 5ers. Nobody wants to walk into an elevator or walk into any damn establishment and you got piss and shit and everywhere else. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. Got to start really like holding everybody accountable for the things they doing in the community that's making it ratchet. Sorry, we have to. Really about that time. Exactly. Hashtag New Earth. That's what we need right now. It's crazy, man. I'm sorry to sound like that, but it's really coming time for us to wake up and smell the roses, man. This world as we know it is getting even more spookier, more evil, and we need to really stand up together. You figure the 4th of July was over and they still got fireworks. Another thing, that's what I be saying. Some people they don't have their priorities straight. You'll waste all your money on fireworks and stuff like that, and not try to put that towards something better. Make it make sense. And the ones that act half raised, probably because they was half raised. If you got a situation where it's a single parent, and if that parent ain't really doing what they supposed to be doing as far as checking up on their child, yeah, you're gonna get that. And then you're gonna have some people that feel like because they were sheltered for so long, when they do decide to be out and about amongst the people, they don't know how to act. And sometimes that can even be bad because if you've been sheltered for too long, now you socially inept. Don't know how to really connect with people. Yeah, I know. I know. Somebody said something about $500 for a family pack. And I'm like, that's $500 that could have been going to something else better. Sorry to say it that way. People will really spend their money on frivolous things that ain't gonna mean them nothing, that they probably ain't even gonna have forever. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Since 2020 started, there's been a wave of different things that's been happening that was frowned upon, but now it's starting to get praise. It's starting to get credit. And I don't understand that part. How are y'all sitting here condoning all the negativity? Again, in the imperfect world, it's too much to ask for the people to really come together, unite, and do something better than what we've been doing. Stop being so distracted. But hey, I'm just one person that's bringing it, and I'm gonna continuously bring it. So I think it's necessary. You're gonna have people out here that's really gonna keep it a buck. We is tired of seeing certain things that we shouldn't be seeing, and then now it's becoming to a grander scale, so where now even the kids are being affected. I shouldn't have to worry about just scrolling through like little short clip videos and stuff, and I gotta worry about seeing something with a kid possibly doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. You know. And again, start just being more better examples of what's going on. Even on here, and I'm tackling something on here too. And this goes out to all you dry mouth, foul face, eagle face looking motherfuckers out here that even want to troll. Prime example. Or just want to be on here being stupid. Remember, those videos do stay in circulation. And when it's all said and done, right? If you got kids, whether it's now or down the line, they're gonna see that. And then they're gonna question what the hell was on your biscuit for doing some of the stuff that you did, saying some of the things that you said. You ain't thinking about that. And you probably don't even care. Because you probably want the same cycle to happen again that's happening to you. You want to be a distraction. You want to say and do things that you know for a fact shouldn't be said or done. So yeah, you know. And GJ, in all honesty, that's what they're gonna have to do. Step up, man. We have to step up. And you're gonna have those who are gonna step up because again, they are tired of seeing what they're seeing. They're tired of the things being implemented and they want change. And that's not something that should be too hard to ask for. Some sort of change and peace and prosperity. But again, that's asking for too much in some people's eyes. Yeah, bro, I remember that. I hear you, Angel. Shoot, I know 6 a.m. in the morning over there in the UK. So top of the morning to you. Top of the afternoon to you, Platy. Because I know it's afternoon over there. And love it. Back, 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 back. What's going on, baby? That's all I'm saying. We gotta start thinking about that. We had things that again that used to be frowned upon, but now it's just y'all accepting it. Like we gotta do better. It's really just the thing. We gotta do better. No, again, we are setting them up for failure when we don't stand up on what's needed to be stood up on. And you're gonna have people that's coming across that's gonna keep it real. See, I kid you not. Let us would have thought to do some of the things the adults was doing even back in the day when we was coming up. Let us thought we was imitating or doing anything amongst the sort, and we was getting our butts handed to us. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Where you learned this from? Wait, hold up. What you doing? Who you got this from? We don't even do that no more. Now you got the kids up in the grown folks' businesses. They looking at what the adults is doing. Hey, come on. We got to see something better than what we're seeing. We gonna have to. Men, we gonna have to start pulling up the young men, and we gonna have to start showing them the better blueprint. Same thing with the ladies. Y'all gonna have to start grabbing up these young women and start showing them a blueprint, and stop showing them everything that's not a blueprint. Like again, some of these songs that's been coming out, especially the women that have been producing these songs, they're just giving the wrong type of ideas. Again, that Margarita song is one of them. So you basically saying it takes you 5 drinks to be a slut. Excuse me for saying it that way. That's what you basically telling the world. It takes you 5 drinks to be a slut. Come on now. When was that ever marketable? I hear you, Letitia. I think I heard something about something like that too. And even then, again, there's just some things that, again, the kids shouldn't be learning until they are old enough to learn it. And again, you want to implement it on the babies out of all people. It's like you want the babies to be adults before they even become preteen. I ain't messing with you, Abby, but it's the truth. Us as we gotta, even the elders are gonna have to start scooping some of the youth up because again, we gotta have some sort of order. Like we can't continuously keep going down this division path. We can't keep continuously allowing things to tear us down from the inside out. And we saying this on all the calls, man. Just be safe. Like I told somebody, you gonna be out here running around giving your stuff up. Hey, at least be safe. Don't cry later when you get burnt. Don't cry when you get something that you can't get rid of. You have to be smart nowadays. And that's on both ends. Men, you want to run around here, want to be unprotected, you want to be unstrapped, and then wonder why you get that burning sensation, black. You wonder why. Because you was not thinking straight. Same thing with your women. Well, open your legs up, burn the sausage, and then you won't be burning. I'm sorry to say it that way, but we just got to come back together and start bringing that knowledge where it's needed. Because apparently some people have lost the blueprint, especially the last few years. Some of these people have lost their moral blueprint. Got to bring that back. Like I was telling somebody, see, this is my thing, how I look at it. Whatever you do personally, that should be done personally. Don't bring it nowhere or bring it out in the public anywhere if you ain't prepared for what's going to happen. And again, it's not about being a goody two shoes, but just, you know, at least showing some sort of code around the people. Because again, nobody wants to see no grown ass men and women falling face first because they too drunk. They fighting and arguing over stupid. Like, come on, who wants that? You know, anything is possible. You just got to put in the work and see it through. Because it can happen. It can definitely happen. We got to bring back that moral compass, and we got to bring back that hope factor again. We got to show hope and show strength. It's needed. That's a whole fact, Angel. If you don't, if you don't respect and love yourself, period, nobody else will. This world will give two hells about you. It's just like in life. Some people ain't gonna care about if you got a disability or not. They just gonna want to know if you could produce and just do what's needed. That's it. Even on some jobs, they don't care about your disability as long as you can do whatever task they ask you to do. Again, while we focusing on the wrong distractions and challenges, we need to focus on what the hell they doing and how we can stop some of these damn laws and some of these damn things from happening. Because before it's too late, it's gonna be too late. You know, the main thing to remember again is life preservation, growth and prosperity, unity and peace. Yeah, we're gonna have war because sometimes war is necessary and is needed. But war does bring love, it does bring peace, it sometimes brings hate. But we already got enough hate. If any war we should be having, it should be bringing peace and unity to the world. We gonna have to step up one way or another. You know, nah, not yet, Wavy. Um, I know a couple people have, but not me. See, when I do travel out, I mostly and see where they started it at. I'm surprised. I haven't seen none yet, but who knows? Might be traveling sometime this weekend. I'm gonna try to hit. I'm gonna try to do a 5 borough tour, check up on some of my peoples anyway. I'm gonna see if I come across it. But I know a couple people said they did, and they ain't even like it. You know, that's what I'm saying. City to city, state to state, worldwide. A lot of y'all need to focus on what these governments are implementing and what they're trying to do. And when you feel that is wrong, it's time to stand up on it. If you're not going to stand up on anything that you feel against, then shut up and sit on the sideline. That's how I look at it. I'm sorry to sound aggressive, but you know, it's getting tiresome. Yeah, Angel, they already started implementing some of this AI technology. First thing they did was implement AI dogs. I haven't even seen one or come across one yet, but I know that's definitely going to be a problem because if, man, listen, it's going to be a whole bunch of ignorance. There's going to be a whole bunch of madness and sadness. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Come together. Stop battling each other and start battling against the system that's fucking you over. See, again, When we allow things to go over our eyes and our ears and go over our heads, guess what? Before we turn around again, something done got implemented that we wasn't aware of and that we didn't even have a chance to really fight on. But this is why, again, sometimes you have to go to these damn community meetings or really just get a gist of what's going on in your damn community. Oh, see, look, they try to implement that over here too, Angel. They trying to make it the way, prime example in New York City. They trying to make it the way you ain't paying. They trying to get rid of those Metro card machines. For those who live in the city, some of y'all was already aware. They trying to get rid of Metro card machines. They trying to do either the Apple Pay or whatever type of pay for. And that's going to be a problem because you're going to have some of these machines that are going to get messed up again. Same way the Metro card machines already mess up, those machines can mess up. I don't care if it is just scanning your debit. There's always a room for error somewhere. That's going to be the problem. Too much technology. Yes, you could curse, Angel. Why would you even ask that? You know? Yeah, and that's going to be a problem. I see what you just wrote, GJ. That is going to be a problem. They had already talked about it. It was phases. They was already probably implementing that already. They was probably already working on it, and they was just waiting for a right time to implement it. Go say something. But again, we so focused on celebrity gossip and all this other stuff, we ain't focused on what the hell we were supposed to focus on. And that's what you will hope that it don't come to. I'm telling you, we got to peak game and really wake up, man. Stop focusing on the minor BS. Stop being divided over the minor BS and get together with what's really going on before it's too late. And we all suffer. But again, in the imperfect world, we asking for too much. And all in all, I just felt like that needed to come out tonight. And it needed to come out. You know, and I'm not gonna lie. Some theories may be far fetched, but there are others that are not that far fetched, and it's being implemented right in front of our faces, and we still are not seeing it, and we're not attacking it. So until we could get to that line, we're gonna always have an uphill battle. But you're gonna have those who are gonna wake up and see what it really is, and they're gonna be right a part of that same good fight. We definitely gonna fight this one way or another. And that's why I said these type of talks are always gonna happen. Because until we can wake up the people who actually want to see change and actually want to see something outside of what we're seeing, we just gotta be prepared. That's why I said the best way to do it is just trying to show the blueprint for the future. Yo, you know what? And Letitia, you know what's crazy? Nobody believes that, except for the people that actually are trying to stand up and rise against the madness. And yo, Wavy, don't lie, bro. It's not just them. It's been a few cartoons that have been predicting some things that is scary. Prime example, there was a show that was coming on. There was a show that I believe was coming on Comedy Central. And that one episode predicted something that we all wasn't looking to see. That cartoon predicted Kobe Bryant's death. May he rest in peace. The only difference was it was just him in that helicopter and nobody else. But it still predicted something. You got to start paying attention. Even if we are watching TV, it's up to us to decipher what's what, man. If you won't fall for the okie doke, you definitely gonna keep getting rocked to sleep. That's what I'm saying. What's the irony of before this pandemic started, there was a movie that was speaking about this exact same thing happening, even down to the name. Make it make sense. You gotta stand up, man. If we don't stand up, we done for. Even down to the simplest little things, we gotta change it. We gotta see better. Like I said, there are things that are far fetched, and then we got things that are not so far fetched. But it's up to us to decipher what's what. I think the minute we can really wake up as a whole and see that, we can change the things that need to be changed. But who am I, right? I'm just one individual. But I'm one individual that's adamant on that. I'm not no saint, but guess what? It's just some things I'm not going to do and I stand against. And I do stand against. I kind of believe that, Angel. But then again, there's some things that are really far fetched, and you know it's far fetched. You're like, come on, you could have did better than that. We've had situations like that. Something was just thrown out there, and it sounded so unbelievable. You like, come on, son, I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when this actually happens. But then you got those that, like you just said, we do get those like, oh, this actually happened. Like, oh shoot, yeah, we gotta wake up. It shouldn't have to be survival of the fittest. That should change too, because some people are not going to always be fit to survive. But if they try, if they do deserve the chance to get the same equal freedoms and liberties we got, they deserved it. They deserve to live. Sorry, they do. We all ain't born perfect, and even those who do want to try to somewhat establish themselves because they don't want to feel useless, they deserve that right to do so. It's just in my opinion. Because everybody else gonna have their different views and opinions. And some views and opinions just ain't even worth listening to because it's nonsense. You know, that's why it always pays for a lot of people to do that. Research certain things, especially if you feel there's something wrong in that situation. Do your research. And for some of y'all that are using technology like it's a part of your clothing, you should be able to do your own research on something and see what's going on. But I do believe that we still have time to try to correct what's already been messed up. And we could possibly stop what they're trying to mess up. But if we don't stop falling for these distractions, these challenges, these petty disputes, we all gonna lose. Liz, what's going on, baby? But I'm truthful though. Like we gotta wake up and visualize something better. And that's how you gotta fight things on all accords. You gotta fight these distractions. Even on here, you gotta fight distractions. A lot of distractions they just put in front of you because it's just a source of hate and a source to throw you off balance. But not those weight folding that easily. So, again, when you stand your ground as a whole, the numbers outweigh everything. Yeah, we got right now where we at, we're gonna have to climb out these damn holes. So we're gonna have to. Right now we falling and we've continuously now we done somewhat stopped, but we still gotta climb up out of that hole. Time for the people to wake up, man. I can't stress that no more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm saying everybody's form of parenting is different, GJ. So you're gonna have people look what we see now. We just talked about that not too long ago. Look what we see now. You got mothers and fathers, I'm sorry, that will allow these kids to do whatever it is they do. What you want me to say? When they sat in here and just allowed all of that to happen, this is what we get. You allow the system to tell you what you can and can't do and how you should and shouldn't raise the kids. I hear you, sis. At least you got you some good, decent rest. And we all did. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I was almost late to work tonight. My bad, y'all. I was supposed to give y'all some music. I resurrected again because I was in here asleep. That heat got me done for early. Um, Nexie, what's going on, baby? You know, we got to realize that the more we sit there and give up the distractions and give in to those distractions, we messing ourselves up even more. We're gonna keep digging our holes deeper, and now we ain't gonna be able to dig ourselves out. You know, the most important thing to remember again is life preservation. How you gonna be able to enjoy anything in life if you don't care about life? We got to get back to doing what's right, at least for the betterment of the people behind us. That's one thing I'm not gonna lie, Letitia. That's one thing I believe too. But there's a multitude of factors. I'm serious. There's a multitude of factors that I believe they try to implement, and it ain't gonna be good for the youth. It ain't gonna be good for the babies. Not gonna be good for anybody. Period. Not even the elders. Sorry to say it that way. That's just my view and opinion on it. And we gotta wake up on that. GJ, I know where you're going. Stop being a shadow hugger, man. Oh, shadow hugger. I know where you're going with it though. But it's true. But again, it goes to show you some people don't honestly care. You see this every day. Right now, you got some parents right now that don't even know where their kids are in the summertime. So you know anything is liable to happen. Some people don't care. As long as they feel, as long as they ain't in jail, or as long as they ain't dead, just let them go do what they gonna do. Then you're gonna have those who are gonna be stealing their kids' lives, even into adulthood. Nah, you're not gonna be doing certain things. I don't care if you're an adult. There's just some things you're not gonna share with me, and I'm not gonna share with you. That's just the principle right there. I'm not gonna share none of the things I need to share with my kids. That's too personal. Period. That's how it's supposed to be. And you still have people who are on those lines, keeping that old school morality and mentality intact. And y'all continue to do so. The link is in the chat in case anybody want to pop in, but if not, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I would have did this live earlier, but like I said, yeah, multitude of things is going on. Wavy, they at your house eating up your refrigerator. They probably in your wave grease, bro. Go get them, son. Go get your god kids, bro. Go get your god kids when they get in your wave grease, son. Then how you want to play the PlayStation later, son, when the shit all greasy? Come on, son. Gotta try again, motherfucker. Yeah, they are. They probably jumping on your bed now. Son. Come on, son. See what I'm talking about? See? How you gonna talk about me? See, this is what you do to my kids, son? I need you to honorary God, Pappy. This is what you do, son? Nah. I gotta give that I gotta give the rights up to somebody else now. Come on there, man. I told you wasn't gonna win this battle, good sir. GJ, we already know that part. This is why we speak on it. But we're gonna have to. But see, you giving your insight and knowledge in the chat. That's good. For those replay people who do catch the chat. Yeah, you got people in here, whether they on the panel or not, they're gonna give you something. But I'm gonna tell you what you are gonna get when you do come here. You're gonna get a lot of this. You might get a lot of this. But you're gonna get a lot of this though. It's needed, but you're gonna definitely get a lot of this. Because apparently, again, freedom of speech ain't so free, so but I'm still gonna give it the way I'm supposed to be giving it. The truthful way. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. GJ, to be honest with you should ask how many stalkers there are. Because again, when you in that high fashion, yeah, those are the things you have to worry about. But even still, you know, it's all about life preservation. Be safe. And then again, some people don't understand the word safe. So it is what it is. Wait a minute, wait, hold on, yo, wavy. Yo, don't play around with me. That's what they really doing? I just need to know that right now. Is that what they really doing? I'm done. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'll kindly walk into the store if I need to. I ain't doing that. Bussy, what's going on, baby? That's what I'm saying. Some of them got the rights to promote certain good, positive deeds, but they don't. And then the ones that do, they get out, they get overlooked. You know, in the imperfect world, we ask for too damn much. But it shouldn't be much to ask. I hear you, Buzzy. Well, it's a hot evening over here. Nah, I ain't just see what I seen on this laptop. It's still 80 something right now. Now I'm good. We got a heat wave alert. And again, talks like this will continuously happen on all grand scales because again, we gotta wake everybody up. Everybody. It really is crazy and it's sick. And right now, with this technology, we could be bringing a lot more than what we're bringing. You know, again, we just got to be willing to wake up to reality and wake up to some morality. There's some things we just going to have to start cutting down on. Some of the stuff, again, I spoke about tonight. Stop promoting certain things to where now the kids are getting involved in it because it don't look good. It do not look good when you got kids again doing certain challenges that you know they shouldn't be doing, involving themselves in certain acts they shouldn't be involving themselves in. It's a little bit of everything. Oh shoot, hold on, Letitia. I got you, baby. Trying to catch up with the Dawn chat. Hold on, I got you, baby. Oh. Yeah, like I said, you ain't gonna be getting no video drops, but you will get some music. Puzzle pieces, what's going on, baby? But again, we got to start showing people better. Not saying you can't live your life, but you got to have boundaries to some things. And when you got kids involved, or you got kids that could be involved, yeah, you got to be mindful. And like I said, yesterday was definitely a prime example. And in my opinion, this had to be one of the worst 4th of July's out here. Only because, again, it was just too much going on. Well, don't worry, Wavy. When you see one of the quote unquote kids coming through your window and making a ham and cheese sandwich and walking out in fashionable style, they coming to get one for me, baby. Nate Radio, we in here. Oh man. But again, we just want to see some differences. That's it. And we should. We should get back to the way it was. Yeah, everybody back in the day was having their fun and doing the same things they doing now as far as the drugs and stuff. Because we already know that was around forever, but some people still had a decorum and a code about things. Wasn't going to let the youth of any kind see what was going on. We need to bring that back. And we need to start getting back intact because, again, we are losing this fight steadily and we could be winning. But if you feel that's a waste of time, then hey, continuously allow the things to go on. And you'll see for a fact that you ain't gonna have much to fight for. You're not gonna have much to really complain about. Because when you had the time to do something, you didn't do it. But the ones who are going to reap the benefits. So I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I know it's still early for y'all on the West Coast. Angel, see, this is what we're not going to do. Go sit in the corner. See? Go sit in the corner right now. We wasn't going to do that. And remember what you said earlier. You like to sit in the corner, so sit yourself in the corner, good man. We're not going to do that. Yeah, but just a little nightcap, basically. Good, stay there. You're doing too much. Doing too much. But again, just what do you think about? Do we really give up as a whole, or are we gonna come together and realize we could probably change something for the better? Next, he go sit in the corner now. Now you go sit in the corner. How you gonna bust somebody out? See how you just be doing stuff? Now you got to sit in there too. Anybody else? No, it's all right, Anita. You good? I'll think about it, Shabazz. Now go sit yourself down in the corner again. Matter of fact, your name is Malcolm Abdul Mahad. There you go. Now go sit yourself down. Craig, what's going on? Yeah, I haven't done so. Just slap that like button. Slap that like button like you slapped the wave grease on Wavy Pappy over here. Slap, slap. I told y'all leave me alone. I'm not in the best state right now. But I really feel that's a strong problem. Hey, we need to correct it one way or another. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's all. Oh, never mind. You doing a photo shoot. I ain't even worried about it. As long as you ain't doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, I ain't got a Superman punch you. We good. You're right. I can't fix nobody. I'm not a mechanic. That part I know. What I can give you, though, how Angel was saying, a eulogy and a few other things. But no, I'm just going to give you what's what. Strong, good conversation that's needed. And hopefully, in the attempts to wake people up the way it's supposed to be woken up, stop falling for the trap. You want to fall for the trap? Guess what? You can't complain about nothing. I'm really not going to hold y'all. Still got some sort of traffic out here. Scalper. But let's just get back to where we was at before as a whole. You know, some of the ideologies that some of y'all are using now, it ain't working. And we seeing this getting worse and worse. Again, you shouldn't have to worry about kids being in certain businesses, doing certain businesses, so on and so forth. Have some decencies about yourselves. That's it. You could be all the freak nasties and everything else you want to be, but have a time and a place for it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. What else do you want somebody to ask? You don't want your kids or the kids around you being grown and doing all this extra stuff, then show a better example. That's it. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, well, yeah, wavy. Yeah, well, when you see and observe things you shouldn't really see and observe, yeah, you're gonna get a headache. Uh, but I just don't like saying headaches because that don't even sound right. My scalp hurt. Your new name is Ezekiel Wavy Muhammad. Go on about your business. Matter of fact, I need you to go conduct them bean pods you were supposed to be conducting, good sir. I told you. Stop trying to troll, good sir. Matter of fact, I'm changing my name tomorrow. It's Ray Nathan. And I ain't gonna be on them drugs. I'm gonna just pop you right in your scalp piece every time you say something. I act like this is Sugar Hill. Nah, it's a whole fact. But again, in an imperfect world, we asking for too much, Craig. We are. Matter of fact, I think I gotta make a new moniker for the name now. Oh, these damn mosquitoes ain't playing. Get off me. Off me, bitches. Welcome to the summer again, motherfuckers. Well, it's truth though. We get back to that. We can get back to the good things. You know, again, we gotta let kids be kids. You gotta give them a stern, crucial balance that's needed. If not, we're gonna keep getting the things we see nowadays. You know, if you don't believe, or if you're not seeing it, you'll see it for you. On that note, I'm about to get off this. Actually, no. I think somebody just got shot out here. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. Same ignorance I be talking about day in and day out. Give me 1 second. Yeah, my bad, y'all. And I was right. Apparently, somebody just got shot out here. But I'm about to have to end this live because I don't know what's going on. And yeah, this is what I be talking about. Stuff like this ruins stuff for anybody else. Ignorance begets ignorance. If y'all niggas got issues, what happened to the fair fight? No, what's going on with shit crazy, man? um, but all in all, conversations will continue to happen. Because again, it's necessary. In order for us to combat some of these issues, we gotta start coming together and really start holding people accountable for the things they're doing. It's crazy. Again, in an imperfect world, we are asking for a little too much. Nah, bro. Listen, you don't even hear me laughing, bro. Somebody really just got shot out here. Like, cops is everywhere, bro. That shit's crazy. So I said, in an imperfect world, we're asking for too much. We got to start being more aware of our surroundings, the people in our surroundings. And I'm hearing screaming, so I'm definitely assuming somebody definitely got shot. So, as much as I don't want to end this live, I need to go find out what's going on because this is somewhere near my job. So I don't know which one they gonna come to first as far as anything, but just want to make sure we ain't got nothing we shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I know. But this was a good one though. Despite everything, we're gonna wrap this up tomorrow. I believe that. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow night too. I'm bringing it back for the week, so y'all already know. If y'all going to get into it, I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all more than welcome. But all in all, though, because we are gonna bring the awareness the way we need to. That's it. We see better, we do better, and we can be better. You already know what it is. This is me we talking about. We good. I'm just really, I'm bugged out because I'm like, eh, it already done started. As soon as the heat wave started, like just pure ignorance. Even in a place where you feel you should be good, ain't never that good. Everybody want to be thugs. Everybody want to prove something. Prove that you can live and fight. Like, prove you can do that. BBA, what's going on, my guy? Who else popped up in here? Hold on. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Now that the conversation just got extended. The extendo clip. Like, this is what I'm saying right now. I want everybody, and this would be a world service announcement. You know a fuck how tough you claim to be. If you that tough, you shouldn't need a weapon to fucking put somebody down. That's all I'm saying. And you don't necessarily need a weapon to solve any disputes. But if you feel that way, you can't call yourself any type of real man. I can seriously call you a coward, a continuous coward. I think somebody really just got shot out here. Now I'm starting to see these niggas zoom up the block. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm saying, but this is nothing new in the city. Why? Because we gonna always have some form of ignorance. I gotta prove I'm the toughest person in the world by killing you or possibly killing. I can't prove I'm a man by just punching you in your face. Like I don't know. The world is definitely backwards, and it is. You want to prove something? Prove how much of a man you are by not having to fucking do anything that goes along the lines of hurting somebody. If I gotta go that deep to hurt you, then that means you did something for me to have to do that. Other than that, I'm not doing it. If I ever had any type of a dispute with you or whatever, it's just gonna be a dispute. And if you think I'm gonna have to go the distance, like some people are going to, nope, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Because again, once I done bypass something, I don't think about it no more. But if you still think about it, that's the problem. And this is what we have nowadays. Too many people holding grudges and just being ignorant and messing up a good time. Just starting out the heat wave, and already more ignorance be getting ignorance. Come on now. But again, it goes to show where the character is at. Because a lot of y'all really ain't got no character. You really don't have no backbone, period. I call it like I see it. Yeah, because I'm in the middle, like I said, I'm in the middle and I'm just looking and I'm seeing, I'm like, yo, come on. Now, I thought those was fireworks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then I come to find out it ain't even fireworks. My co-worker had just called me. That's why that was that long pause right there. And that's just the general gist of things. I don't care how anybody felt about what I said after the night. And if you felt the type of way, prove me wrong. Everybody is a coward that has to go that route. They're a coward. I don't care. Because if you feel you that strong or if you feel you're that quote unquote gangster, then prove it with them hands. But half of y'all basically y'all don't even got the basic hand skills. And again, not everybody gonna win every fight. And you know what? You already technically lost the fight. You lost the fight to live. You keep forgetting these damn weapons have consequences. There is no reset, no respawn, no nothing. You're playing around with fire, and that fire gonna burn your ass. See, I'm gonna just say it like this: it shouldn't take no laws. It shouldn't take no bills being passed. It shouldn't take nothing. How about niggas stop being bitches and start fighting? I said it. That's a worldwide message. Stop fucking killing and start fighting. Y'all niggas is that thorough on that gangster and you ain't gotta need no weapon. Your weapon should be used in case you really have to protect yourself from a group of invaders. If you out camping, or even if you're just giving basic education on how to properly use it. Other than that, get back to them hands, man. Lost souls, what's going on? Again, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. See, things just got extra serious now. Now you want to make the block hot, or you want to make the whole area hot now. I know at some point I gotta find out what's going on. They going 9 out of 10 be calling my phone off the hook. But before I even leave up out of here, I just want to say this for real. And this is again a worldwide message. If you're that tough, if you really got an issue to settle with somebody, throw them hands. Win, lose, or draw. Supposed to be able to throw them poles. If you can't do that, then there's no need for you to pull out no weapon. Just take your loss gracefully. And there's always going to be somebody that's going to have the one up on you. Stop letting your pride and stop letting your bullshit ass dignity get in the way of that shit. Nah, I gotta prove this. That's on both ends. Because you got some women too that don't fucking learn to fucking listen to reason. And again, you fucking putting your life in danger. If I ain't say nothing tonight that didn't resonate with you, I don't know what to tell you. London, what's going on, baby? You know, it's crazy. A hot night, you know some people gonna want to stay out late. And see, there are nights when it's not too crazy. People are out having fun. They might be a little wild, but it's not crazy, crazy. But then when it gets extreme, you make it hot and mess it up for everybody. Period. You do. And again, you bring it into places to where it's like, come on, man. You act like at some point there ain't cameras around. Like it ain't like, come on. What's wrong with y'all? I just spoke about that shit earlier too. And it's showing up now. This is what it is. This is another form and another distraction and another method and another way that they will always keep us down as a whole and as a collective unit. Again, it's time to get all that dumb hatred out your soul. I can hate somebody, but then again, if I hate them, I don't have to get rid of them. If I got an issue with you, I don't have to do anything to you. I could just move the fuck away from you. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm different. Oh, no, don't get it twisted. I'm not letting everything slide, but there's just some things that ain't even fucking worth it. And if I done been bypassed it, or if anybody else done been bypassed it, you should be able to as well. I forgot. In an imperfect world, we are asking for too damn much. Damn shame. Like, come on. Y'all can't understand that life is too precious to be throwing it away on dumb shit. Then your life ain't shit. Take it how you want to take it. I'm adamant on that. Because I don't care. If I got an issue with you, I just got an issue with you. If an issue never got resolved, it just don't get resolved. Sometimes issues ain't meant to be resolved because we know these are the type of outcomes that happen. But then again, we got emotional individuals that are running around. So until we are able to really come together as a community and focus on everything from the inside out, we're gonna have these problems day in and day out. This is another reason why I say I urge parents, even young parents, keep your kids out the streets. After a certain time, bring them home. If they youngins, bring them home. They should not be out and about with you hanging out just because you want to hang out in the streets. It's a difference if you coming from an event and y'all might have been getting back late. That's different. Or you somewhere having a nice little barbecue and you know you near home or at home. That's different. But all that just hanging out here, there, you got no. This is why you need to go home. But shit like this could happen. Bully don't have no fucking name, especially if you got a shabby ass shooter. Nothing worse than that. And again, I'm gonna say this too. If you know you ain't got no good hands on either end, don't do shit. Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get up off this because I gotta go see what's going on too. Hopefully, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Anything that's close to a job, sometimes you know you gotta be mindful of what's going on. This is all in all a good talk and conversation, all in all, before this all just went down. And again, we gotta get back to them hands. I'm gonna keep promoting that as well too. We gonna get back to them using them hands. Give a damn about what's going on. I don't care if you beefing with a nigga forever. Get back to throwing them hands. Stop being bitches. I said what I said tonight. Most likely I'll be back sometime later on. Don't worry. Um, we gonna definitely discuss some things. Because again, it's necessary. We're gonna bring this awareness out one way or another. Again, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Um, like I said, I'll be back later. Could probably do an overpay on tomorrow night. Yep, here we go now. Zooming up the block again. They about to start kicking whoever was lingering around out the area now. See, you want to mess shit up? Anyway, I'll definitely be back later. We're gonna chime up on this conversation. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'll be back later on. Definitely, we're gonna get into it. Start digging deep into these conversations, man. Because we gotta get change on all scales, including this. The community gotta stop allowing shit to happen. You ain't gonna respect the rules of the land or the laws of the land, then you don't need to be a part of this land. You need to get the fuck up out of here. Nothing more, nothing less. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.